Hello everyone, a wonderful day to all of you. This is Dr. Ajit Jaswal, Associate Professor, Department of Epidemiology and Public Health, Central University of Tamil Nadu. Well, today I'm going to discuss about a very recent current applied discipline called as genobiologist. Before going to discuss about genobiology or genobiologist, it is important for me to give you a glimpse of information about myself. I'm an author of 9 books, written more than 70 papers and articles, which is published in different national and international referred peer reviewed research journal. Even you will find a number of my lecture which is there on free DTH channel for education called Swayamprabha. I wrote more than 45 unit or modules for IGNOU and PGE Pathshala, which is a project of Ministry of Human Resource Development. I also prepared the physical and financial annual progress report of Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India. Even you will find a series of video lectures related to biological anthropology on the website called as EPG Pathshala of MHRD. I am an editorial board member and reviewer member of more than 30 international and national journals, attended more than 100 programs. Even I received a number of awards like Best Paper Award, Young Progressing Career Achievement Award, Fellow of Social Science Research Councils, and convener of several panels which was organized at different important platforms like in Manchester, United Kingdom, Chiba, Japan, Bangkok, Thailand, Brazil, Poznan, Poland. I am a lifetime member of many educational bodies and taken part in various anthropological development programs. Now let me give you a glimpse of information what genobiology and genobiologist is all about. Generally, we all know that in schools all over the world, students learn that the secret of life are encoded in the DNA molecules. And the mainstream science, what is called basic science, is the true believer in DNA as the only stable genetic information storage. And understanding and modifying this monopolistic bipolar polymer has become the ultimate goal in contemporary bioscience research and development. Even some scientists, however, have started to search for alternatives. They belong to apparently very different science field, and their quest for biochemical diversity is driven by different motivations. The science field in question include 4 important areas. First, origin of life. Second, exobiology. Third, system chemistry. And 4, synthetic biology. Synthetic means fusion, mixing. Okay, this synthetic biology is nothing. This is related to xenobiology. So xenobiology is actually a subfield of this synthetic biology, which is actually deals with the study of synthesizing and manipulating biological devices and systems. The term xenobiology is actually derived from a Greek word which means xenos, which means stranger or alien. Genobiology is a form of biology that is not yet familiar to sciences and is not found in nature. So in practice, it describes novel biological system and biochemistry that differ from the basic canonical, what is called generalized one, which is based on DNA, RNA and 20 amino acid system, which we generally found in the central dogma of molecular biology. So, let's take the example. For example, instead of DNA or RNA, xenobiology explores nucleic acid analogues, which is termed as xenonucleic acid or ZNA as information carrier. It also focuses on an expanded genetic code and the incorporation of non-proteinogenic amino acid into protein. It has a series of number of important aims if you want to analyze about the xenobiologist concern. Xenobiology has the potential to reveal fundamental knowledge about biology and the origin of life. In order to better understand the origin of life, it is necessary to know why life evolved seemingly via an early RNA world to the DNA RNA protein system and its nearly universal genetical code. Was it an evolutionary accident, or were this constraint that ruled out other type of chemistry? By testing alternative biochemical primordial soup, it is expected to better understand the principles that gave rise to life as we know it. Even the xenobiologist has another very important aim, that is called xenobiology is an approach to develop industrial production system with novel capabilities by means of enhancing biopolymer engineering and pathogen resistance. Very important. So the genetic code encodes in all organisms generally 20 canonical amino acids that are used in protein biosynthesis. In rare cases, special amino acids such as cysteine can be incorporated by the translational apparatus into the protein of some organism. By using additional amino acid from among over 700 known to biochemistry, the capabilities of protein may be altered to give rise to more efficient catalytical or material function. The European Commission funded project called as MetaCode, for example, aim to incorporate metathesis, which is an useful catalytical function so far not known in living organism into bacterial cell. Another reason why xenobiotic could improve production processes lies in the possibility to reduce the risk of viruses or bacteriophage contaminations in the cultivation, since xenobiotic cells would no longer provide suitable host cell, rendering them more resistant, which is known to be an approach called semantic contaminant. There is another very important aim of xenobiologist is that is xenobiology offer the option to design a genetic firewall, a novel biocontaminant system which may help to strengthen and diversify current biocontaminant approaches. One concern with traditional genetic engineering and biotechnology is horizontal genetic transfer to the environmental and possible risk to human health concern. So one major idea in xenobiotic is to design an alternative genetic code and biochemistry so that horizontal zone transfer is no longer possible. Additionally, alternative biochemistry also allows for new synthetic method. The idea is to create an orthogonal biological system that would be incompatible with natural genetic system. So that so we can say that these xenobiologists, they are known to be a synthetic biologist, try to engineer useful biological system that do not exist in nature. One of their main goal is to design an orthogonal chromosome different from DNA and RNA, and it termed as XNA or xenonucleic acid. As I told you, this is a field of synthetic biology. So it is a scientific and engineering field which include some of the important subfield like first one, engineering DNA based biological circuit including but not limited to standardized biological parts. Second, defining a minimal genome or minimal life, what we call it as top down approach. Third, constructing so called proto cells, that is living cell, from scratch. which is known to be a bottom-up approach. And the next one is production of gene fragment and genes by DNA synthesis mechanism. And the last one, creating orthogonal biological system based on biochemistry, which is generally not found in nature. At last, in a very summing term, we can say that xenobiology or xenobiologist is nothing. It is just an expanding the genetic alphabet which is existing at present. It is an expansion of genetical basic knowledge that is totally depend on RNA and DNA. Now we have to start thinking about XNA or xenonucleic acids. So this is the basic information about xenobiologist and xenobiology. Thank you so much.